So real quick, I just want to do a quick video on Glock plastic sights. I saw Hop's video about how he likes the Glock plastic sights, and I do as well, always have. I usually don't change them out unless I got a threaded barrel gun or suppressor sights. They've always done well. If anybody remembers the Gen 2 guns, if you got the old ones, sights would always still be on them, rounded. They do hold up pretty decent, but mine decided to blow off today. So I did take a few videos of what happened to the rear sight while the gun was being used. I'll let you watch that video, those clips, and you decide down in the comments and let me know what you think. Is this plastic sights junk or are they good? I still waver towards decent out of the box. I would prefer metal, you know, that is something I would prefer, but the plastic sights have always been good to me, except for this particular rear sight right here. Not so hot. I don't think the plastic sights stop anybody from buying a Glock. Glock's so fucking world renowned that, I mean, they could sell fucking dick-shaped brownies to a dyke on a diet and people would fucking buy it, so. So here's my testing firsthand. It's the old Costco, or actually I think I got this bench at Woolworth during Christmas of '94, right before they closed, when they were giving away turtles and Reubens and egg salad. But I could go for a papaya juice. This is pretty tiring, but let me, I'll speed this up just a little bit so you don't have to sit through this racking this or whacking or whatever I'm doing. Right here is where I give it one more good ripper. And it, here it comes. There goes the sight. I'll slow it down for you blind bastards so you can see it blow off. But, I'd say this thing is junk, kid. The end clip here, a little in slow motion, you can see that I was a half a retard and I had the gun at a slight angle, and I think that's what blew the sight off. But either way, it did come off, it did fail. Now, is this a real world scenario that you'd have to rack this many times off of a metal table? No, not at all. I mean, it's strictly opinionated. I was just curious myself because I've never had any fail. I've never had any fall off. And I just wanted to see how it would perform, just out of curiosity, you know, and boredom, really. But again, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll do my best to try and respond. I'm very opinionated. But again, my opinion, I don't hate Glock. I don't love Glock. But I was just curious about the sights after all the years of people talking about plastic sights, and I found, like, when I came across Hop's video, I'm like, hey, there's somebody else out there that likes plastic sights, so I'm gonna give him a beating and see what happens. And this is a 5-year-old gun. Didn't really get carried much except in a backpack. Maybe 500-600 rounds through it, mainly just to make sure it worked. Like I said, I've said before in my other videos, I mainly carry a J-frame, and I'm starting to carry the new Bodyguard 2.0 after putting a handful of rounds through that. That is a decent gun. It's not the most pleasant gun to shoot. It doesn't shoot like a Glock 42. So putting 500-600 rounds through it in one sitting is not the most pleasant experience. But once I got around the 250 mark, 300 mark, I felt that it was fairly safe to carry, and I'm starting to move away from the J-frame to that, mainly because of its 10-round magazine and then the optional 12-round mag. And it does fit pretty nice, and in a holster in the waistband. Appendix carry. It's a slightly big for the pocket, but I'm gonna make a video on that gun just to give you a quick rundown on my opinion of it, whether it's worth buying or if it's just the same old tired stuff. I'll look forward to posting that hopefully in the next week or two and go over the things that I think the gun could do better, and we'll talk about that later on. Go on and like and subscribe, and if you don't, I don't really care.